Long time, so I had to sort of relearn. I'll be back and playing more. Don't worry, I will be back and playing more. Kuma's very fun. Okay, let's turn this off. So, Slayer got a big breakdown. I think this is the character, according to lore, that killed Guilty Gear Xrd. The character that made me kill Guilty Gear Xrd, I think so. He's in the game, and he looks mega traditional outside of having a coat. And I'm curious how they're gonna tool him and rework him. I've played this dude so little over the years that I'm kind of curious to see what ASW is gonna do with this guy. It was either this character or Elfet that killed Xrd. I can't remember. There's many characters in that game's funky ass online that made me want to end Xrd.
Welcome to the stage of history. Slayer is a heavy-hitting
Slayer? They started that. Slayer?
Surprise the opponent with a sudden burst of speed before slamming them with a powerful strike.
Slamming them with a powerful strike.
Slayer lunges forward to perform a strike attack. It has fast startup and works well in combos starting from normal moves.
This announcer. This man cannot be a human. He cannot. He cannot be a human. He's probably a human.
The punch version covers less space but has fast startup.
Yes.
And leaves you safe from counterattacks even when it is blocked.
Why are you talking so slowly after every thought? Continuously.
Kick version travels farther and knocks the opponent down on hit.
Down?
Choose the right version for your current situation.
Gotcha, so that's his light confirm.
From the opponent. Dandy Step.
Dandy Step.
A rapid command movement. Various follow-up moves are available during...
All right, so yeah, straight up, I think his new design, it looks way less goofy. But that's also in the same vein as a lot of the character, I'd say, costume redesigns that Guilty Gear Strive has over the previous games. The previous games, costume-wise, they're all over the place, man. Like, heavily anime influence and just kind of wild and crazy. Now Slayer is redesigned in the exact same way that Leo was, where Leo is just like, dude, what is this guy's costume? What am I looking at? And then there's the new approach to Leo in Guilty Gear Strive was like, okay, so let's turn this into a functional outfit. Like, if we wanted it to be an actual, more grounded, not realistic, but a more grounded in realism, functional outfit, what would it look like? And it feels like that's what they're doing with Slayer in this design.
In the motion.
And I kind of like that.
Version
I really appreciate all the character designs in this game.
And can pass through to the other side of the opponent. The kick version takes a step backwards before moving forward, making it possible to avoid attacks.
I was about to say, are we getting overheaded?
The follow-ups.
Then we got to kill this game.
With the follow-up moves, you can trip up the opponent by mixing them up with the punch version.
Hammer, bump ahead, and it's late, pile bunker, okay.
Or launching a surprise attack with the kick version. Pile bunker.
Pile bunker.
A strike attack at full power. It deals excellent damage and has the fastest startup of the Dandy Step follow-up moves.
Thank you for telling me that.
It works great in combos after landing a hit with forward heavy slash.
I'm actually really surprised at the range of that. Holy shit, hold on a second.
Combos after landing a hit with
especially from here,
heavy slash.
I thought this would have been much closer in this game. But it's pretty decent range.
Or crouching heavy slash. Be careful, as it leaves you highly vulnerable when blocked. When you hit the opponent with this near the corner, it triggers
get ready to get
a wall
fucked.
Stick effect.
Get ready to die.
Bump ahead. A sweeping low kick attack. This move is a good option for mixing up a blocking opponent.
Maybe it's not slow.
Slayer recovers quickly, even when the
Did he have this in the previous game, chat? Do not remember this animation.
attack is blocked, making it a good option for a follow-up
He had like the bison sweep, right? That was like it.
after Dandy Step. It's late. Slayer swings his fist down in an overhead attack. This attack covers an extensive range, meaning it can hit mid-air opponents.
Okay.
Switching up this overhead move and the low attack bump ahead can trip up a blocking opponent.
That looks
Master's
obnoxious.
Hammer. Slayer leaps up high before performing a strike attack as he lands.
Mhm.
It leaves Slayer at a significant advantage, even when blocked, creating an opportunity to go on the offensive.
Was that a massive advantage on block, or was it sort of neutral?
Creating an
I wonder.
opportunity to go
Looked
on the
relatively
offensive.
neutral.
The forward movement. as
There
he
we go.
leaps
That's what we're talking about.
To go
That's
on
the
the
difference.
offensive.
They were showing it.
The
Okay.
forward movement as he leaps makes it possible to mix up a blocking opponent when performed at point-blank range. Find the right follow-up from Dandy Step for any situation.
Fuck you, bro. What?
Find the right follow-up from Dandy Step
You gonna be using FD on this bitch.
for any
You definitely gonna be using FD on this bitch. Holy
blank
shit,
range.
dude.
Find the right follow-up
That's some
from
Leo
Dandy
shit.
Step for any situation.
Wow. Cool.
Blood-sucking universe. A throw that drains health from the opponent. Sucking universe. For any situation. Blood-sucking universe.
Duck Dick Paper Masher. Duck Dick Paper Masher is an extremely powerful aerial attack.
A throw that drains health from the opponent. Although it can't be blocked, it whiffs
Oh, it's not that
unless
big.
you are near the opponent, leaving you wide open. After this move connects, for a duration of time, the next attack you land on the opponent will be extra potent. During this time, attacks such as Bump Ahead and It's Late become possible to follow up after with further.
Wait a minute. I just realized it didn't say counter hit. This bitch said universe.
And It's Late become possible to follow up after.
Universe. What the shit? You can't go changing the counter hit screen on us like that, right? You can't change the counter hit screen and just throw new text in there. Does that mean we can edit that? Can we edit that?
After with further attacks. Landing Blood-Sucking Universe makes for a great opportunity to go for mix-up.
Landing Blood-Sucking Universe allows a wonderful opportunity to go ham on that ass.
Hand of Doom. A strike attack available as a follow-up during a backdash. You can quickly turn on the offensive
mid-check.
while evading an attack. You
Go
can
back.
quickly turn on the offensive while evading an
He's not there?
attack.
Huh.
Use this move strategically, as it leaves you highly vulnerable when
Uh-oh.
blocked. Super
Yeah, but just
Nappa
RC it.
Punch. A
Fine.
lunging strike attack so fast, close can't keep up. This move has fast startup and is invincible as it comes out. It can be used as part of a combo or to interrupt the opponent's strings due to the invincibility.
Is it really full screen? Oh my god, it is. Dude, was that 2 hits? Was that 2 hits?
Do used as part of a combo or to interrupt
No.
the opponent's
No, it was 2 hits. His life recovered.
strings due to the invincibility.
His HP recovered because of the grab, right? Because of training mode. 2 hit 50% damage combo with wall break because it pushes you to the wall, of course. So if we're saying from like mid screen, 2 hits, Good night.
Last Horizon. An exceptionally powerful strike attack performed by putting everything behind a punch. It requires 100% tension gauge to activate.
What? Why does he start off with a raging demon?
A powerful strike.
Shush. Wow. Suddenly everything is Akuma? Why is everything at Akuma at the most convenient moments? Why has he got shush all of a sudden?
Strike attack performed by putting everything behind a punch. It requires 100% tension gauge to activate, but deals incredible damage on hit.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gauge to activate, but deals incredible damage on hit. Look for the perfect moment to land this attack.
Oh my god, you can also combo into it?
Slayer's incredible damage potential after landing.
And you could combo into the bite. Fuck, dude. This guy seems pretty straightforward too. To be completely honest, he doesn't have to deal. I mean, he's effectively doing similar sort of shit to Nago Ryuki. Similar. But he seems like he's much easier to get a hang of, right? Effectively like easy mode Nago Ryuki with just as much wild bullshit. Because now it's just like, oh, I want to do massive damage. I'm going to bite you. And then I'm going to bite you and do my 100% meter move that likely will kill.
And a counter hit sets him apart.
Yeah, and obviously that makes sense. We're recognizing big counter hit states and situations. Still a strike throw game.
His lunging moves, such as the kick version of Mappa Hunch, are the corners.
What's Slayer's big weakness in general? Like wake up? Once he gets rushed down, does he get kind of fucked up? He sort of needs to land a hit on you, right? At least like historically, talking Xrd and before. Isn't that sort of his problem where he has to like kind of like get you in some way? And once he gets you, he can win until you burst him out or some shit. Yeah, he like has no neutral, right? Like if he has to like block or defend or anything like that, or he gets knocked down, it's very hard for him to get like you off of him. We'll see. Who knows? It's a completely different game.
Stone of his neutral game.
Oh,
Use Mappa Hunch are the cornerstone of his neutral game.
We're talking about neutral game here. This is good.
Use forward heavy slash and crouching heavy slash to aim for counters against opponents looking to stop your approach.
I've not seen this shit before. Update me, chat.
To aim for counters against opponents.
Is that new tech? New mechanics? That took all of Chip's burst and acted like a push block, but it was during block? So I guess you can... That's new. Might be a bug season 3 mechanic? What the hell? Yeah, it's like, so if you don't... It seemed... To me, it's like, okay, so if you want to guarantee to get people off of you without having your burst blocked or some shit, there's a mechanic now that allows you to use your burst, but effectively act like a mega... faultless defense, right? Like it really pushes them off. It's an old new mechanic. I'm confused by sort of like what they're going for. It's supposed to be 50%. They're playing it on an old build. Okay. So this is sort of like the games we're going to use your burst on an effective push block. It's ass though. I see. Still, that's interesting.
Looking to stop your approach.
I think that makes sense because, you know, having even on block, like your burst blocked and shit just to get people off of you, I can see why they're doing that just because of some characters and the way they work. Offering an opportunity to reset to neutral for a bit safer. I doubt it can be blocked in any way similar to an actual burst, right? I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to understand the mechanic behind it and why they did it. And I'm assuming it's because, oh, well, you know, maybe people just don't want their bursts blocked all the time and then punished for getting you off of them. Oh, it can be baited too. Well, that's good. I'm actually glad about that. So, but it's probably a different kind of bait. Okay, cool.
When you're at close range,
it's a parry. If you don't hit it, it doesn't reflect. Okay, sorry. I'm just getting clarification on this. This game's gone through a lot of mechanical changes, and we've been playing a bunch of other fighting games in the past few years.
Use the follow-ups from the punch version of Dandy Step.
That was cool looking.
Use the follow-ups.
I want to see that frame.
When you're at close range.
You know what this looks like? You know, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, where they really like twist and mash the characters in camera angle perspective. You know, like the Gohan hand, like this shit, the Gohan hand. That's what it reminds me of. It's like the camera is supposed to be down here looking at him.
Use the follow-ups from the punch version of Dandy Step or Blood-Sucking Universe to mix up the opponent. His dash can pass through to the other side of the opponent. dazzling the
Dude,
opponent
so much damage
with
for
your
so
tricky
little, but I guess
offense.
that's sort of like Guilty Gear Strive in a nutshell, you know?
The powered-up state, after landing Blood-Sucking Universe, has
You can't be surprised by damage in Guilty Gear Strive anymore, right? We can't. After characters like Alfet came out and did what they did, we can't be surprised by characters doing a shit ton of damage anymore. We should not be surprised by that.
the potential to determine the outcome of a match. Read your opponent's next move.
Everything's supposed to
and
be
hit him
two-touch.
with his pile bunker. Thank you for watching.
Well, he looks fun. The nice part is like he looks relatively straightforward with probably a lot of nuance because he's going to have all these like crazy setups after for the counter hit shit and the bite stuff and universe combos and stuff. I'm looking forward to trying him at least just to see what it's like. I don't think anything else is coming out at the end of the month that's going to eat our time away, but at least we might have a little bit of time to mess around with this dude.